Have you heard of the term body doubling? When I first heard it, I was like, what is that? How do you multiply your body? And then I heard people say body doubling has been so helpful for me. It helps me reduce procrastination. It helps me be productive. And I was like, what is this? Today, I want to talk to you about what body doubling is, why it's helpful, and how you might want to implement it for yourself. But before we do that, if you haven't done so already, please go ahead and subscribe down below. Hit the thumbs up button on this video. Only if you want to though. There is no pressure. So what exactly is body doubling? Body doubling is a productivity technique where you have a person sit near you while you work on a task. This person doesn't need to help you with the task per se. They don't actually need to give you any assistance. They simply sit nearby while you work on your own tasks. So let's say, for example, I have a bunch of emails that have come into my inbox and I'm overwhelmed by them. I procrastinate on them and I just haven't gotten started. If I was to use body doubling, I might find someone that is supportive and that I trust and ask them to sit nearby, maybe in the same room, in the same office space, and just sit near me while I work on this task. Now, this is body doubling. And in fact, it really helps. And that's what I want to talk about next is why does this work? So body doubling works for a few major reasons, and I'm going to list off 3 reasons why I think body doubling can be so helpful. Number 1, having someone there sitting nearby is a visual reminder to continue to work on the task. If you're someone who deals with ADHD or forgetfulness, or you get distracted really easily, we might actually start a task and then find ourselves on a YouTube rabbit hole or, lost in Wikipedia. But if we have someone we've invited to be a body double with us and they're sitting in the same room with us working on their own tasks, we're always going to be reminded that they're here because I'm working on X, Y, Z. So that's one reason why it can be really helpful. It's a constant reminder. And number 2 is that body doubling is going to give us a sense of structure. So let's imagine we invite someone over to be a body double. We're going to work on our emails, they're going to work on their tasks, and we're going to do it for 2 hours. We're going to do it from 3 to 5 on Friday afternoon. And that right there has created a sense of structure. And it's not just structure for yourself, but this person's also going to be involved in that structure as well. And we all know that structure really, really helps. It helps not only people with ADHD, but it helps human beings in particular. Structure is a really good thing. And then number 3, having a body double creates a sense of accountability. So if you've invited someone over to be with you while you work on your tasks, you're now in some regard accountable to work on your tasks. Now, this person is probably not going to be there to be a drill sergeant and tell you to get everything done. You've simply invited them over to sit with you. But that in and of itself is going to create a sense of accountability. You're not going to want them to be your body double and then at the end of the hour, 2 hours, however long you're doing it, you say, I didn't get anything done. So you're going to have that accountability. You're going to feel accountable to the person you've invited to be the body double. Now, a reminder here is when we talk about accountability, we are taking ownership of the accountability, right? So it's not the person saying, hey, I'm going to sit with you while you do tasks. This is actually not good. This is not helpful. If someone says, I need to sit with you so you can get this done, that's more of a punishment. But if we invite someone over to be a body double because we know it works for us, we're now taking ownership. And so these are 3 major reasons why body doubling actually works, right? Let's just recap them really quick. Number 1, it's a constant visual reminder. Number 2, it creates a sense of structure. And number 3, it creates a sense of accountability. Those 3 elements right there can really help us begin engaging in tasks that we've been procrastinating. All right, so if you're watching this video and you're thinking body doubling might actually help you, how could you actually begin starting the body doubling? It might sound a little weird, right? Like, oh, hey, do you want to come over and be my body double? Right, you might not do that. So then what exactly do we do? Number 1, we're going to think about someone who we can trust, who's supportive, a close friend, a loved one, right? We're not going to ask just a random stranger off the street. And so once you find the person you feel like could be your body double, you want to spend a bit of time educating them on what body doubling is and how it helps you. And then you want to invite them to participate. Hey, would you like to help me with this? Can you do this for me, right? Again, we're extending the invitation because we're taking accountability of it. And then we're inviting someone that we care about, who we think is supportive, to then participate with us. But again, the choice falls with them, but it's you initiating it. right? This helps in so many ways. Number one, the accountability that you take for yourself, it doesn't end up feeling like you're being told what to do or you're being put down or you're being talked to like a child. Not at all. In fact, you're doing what you need to do for yourself, taking ownership and accountability. And this is great. And then number two, you're allowing someone the choice on whether or not they're able to, want to, or can support you in this way. And this really leads to really strong and healthy relationships. So that's how I would begin implementing body doubling. And so that's what body doubling is all about. And it's not helpful just for people with ADHD or executive function issues. It's helpful for anyone. So if you think body doubling might be helpful for you, it will help you be more productive. It'll help you get things done. It'll help you stop procrastinating. Why not give it a try? But anyway, I hope this video was helpful for you and I hope you learned something. And I'll see you in the next one.